The year is 2050. Cities are smarter, robots are everywhere, and the way we live, learn, and heal has changed forever. Ready to take a journey into the future? Let's take a fascinating look at how life could transform over the next 25 years. 1. Urban living and smart cities. Imagine living in a city where traffic lights respond to your exact route, elevators anticipate your floor, and buildings communicate with your electric car to recharge it as you arrive. No waiting, no noise, no pollution. That's not a dream. That's 2050. Today, urban centers are undergoing a technological revolution. Smart infrastructure, AI systems, and digital twins are beginning to optimize city operations, but often unevenly and with major disparities from one region to another. In 2050, cities have evolved into fully integrated, intelligent ecosystems. Buildings are alive with sensors, learning your preferences and minimizing energy waste. Autonomous electric vehicles, buses, and drone taxis form the beating heart of urban mobility. Traffic congestion is a relic of the past. Vertical gardens climb skyscrapers, cooling the air and feeding communities. Smart cities like Neom's The Line and Singapore's Smart Nation shine as examples of sustainability, efficiency, and well-being. What if your home understood your needs before you even voiced them? That's the promise of AI-powered cities. Seamless, sustainable, and deeply personal. 2. Healthcare innovations. What if a tiny device under your skin could alert you to illness before a single symptom appeared? Or imagine robotic caregivers who never tire, always gentle, always precise. The future of healthcare is as compassionate as it is advanced. Currently, we're seeing impressive strides. AI-enhanced diagnostics, telemedicine, robotic surgeries. Yet access remains unequal. Not everyone benefits. By 2050, healthcare is predictive, preventive, and personalized. Genomic sequencing becomes routine at birth, offering tailored medical pathways. AI monitors your health in real time, flagging risks, suggesting diet changes, even booking virtual checkups without you lifting a finger. Robotic caregivers assist the elderly and disabled with kindness and precision. Organ regeneration and bioprinting eliminate transplant waiting lists. Health is no longer a privilege, it's a universal right. Isn't that what healthcare should have always been? 3. Education and learning. Think back to your school days. Now imagine a classroom without walls. A virtual space where a child in Nairobi collaborates with another in New York in real time, guided by an AI tutor that knows each of them better than any human teacher ever could. Today, we see sparks of this revolution. Adaptive learning platforms, virtual classrooms, AI tutors. Yet education systems remain bound by outdated models and limited reach. In 2050, education is fluid, customized, and borderless. AI tutors adjust to your learning style in milliseconds. VR classrooms make learning an immersive journey, exploring ancient Rome or walking on Mars as if you were there. Lifelong learning becomes a global norm. The focus shifts from rote memorization to critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration. Could this be the end of the one-size-fits-all education? 4. Environmental sustainability. What if our cities breathed, our waste vanished, and the energy powering our lives came directly from the sun and wind? Would we finally be in harmony with the planet? While sustainability is a growing focus today, political resistance and uneven commitment slow progress. Climate change looms large. But in 2050, we turn the tide. Renewable energy dominates. Solar, wind, and next-gen nuclear power our world. Carbon capture is mainstream. Circular economies flourish, where waste becomes raw material. Green rooftops and vertical forests make cities resilient and alive. Nature is no longer sidelined. It's integrated into the very fabric of urban life. Are we ready to live in balance with Earth, not at its expense, but in its service? 5. Work and economy. Will your next colleague be a human or an AI? Will you work from a beach in Bali or a smart office on the moon? The workplace is already shifting. Remote work, gig platforms, and AI are reshaping the employment landscape. In 2050, the economy is more fluid than ever. Most people work remotely, often across borders. UBI programs support societies in transition. Routine jobs are automated, freeing humans to focus on creativity, empathy, and innovation. Digital platforms deliver constant upskilling, tailored to market needs. Microfactories emerge in neighborhoods, manufacturing goods on demand. Is it the end of the 9-to-5 or the beginning of something better? 6. Space exploration. What if your next vacation wasn't to Paris, but to a lunar outpost under Earth's soft blue glow? What if your child's first job was on Mars? Today, the space race is heating up again. NASA, SpaceX, Blue Origin, all chasing the stars. By 2050, humanity has a real presence in space. Permanent lunar bases harvest ice for fuel and water. Mars hosts scientific colonies. Tourists float in zero gravity aboard orbiting hotels. Asteroid mining supports Earth's economy. Space isn't just a frontier, it's a new home. When Earth begins to feel small, will we look up or look forward? 7th Robotics Revolution. Picture a world where robots greet you at the door, assist your aging parents, and rescue survivors from disaster zones. Would you welcome them or fear them? Robots today are impressive but limited. Factory lines, warehouse logistics, simple customer service. In 2050, they are everywhere. Humanoid robots converse naturally, care for the vulnerable, and perform surgeries more precisely than any human hand. Autonomous machines explore deep oceans and disaster sites. Ethical guidelines ensure trust and fairness. Robots aren't taking over, they're stepping in, side by side. Are we ready to redefine what it means to be human by working with machines that think? 8. Cars and transportation. What if your commute took 5 minutes through the sky? Autonomous and electric vehicles are already reshaping mobility. Flying car prototypes exist, though barely tested. By 2050, transportation is swift, silent, and sustainable. Roads are filled with electric, self-driving vehicles. Flying taxis lift off from rooftop hubs. Maglev and hyperloop trains zip between cities at lightning speed. Smart grids and AI manage traffic before it starts. Getting there is no longer the hard part, it's a seamless experience. Where will your next journey take you? 9. Food delivery and logistics. Hungry? What if your meal arrived in 3 minutes, perfectly hot, tailored to your body's nutritional needs? Today's drone and robot delivery systems are in early stages, promising but limited. In 2050, logistics is invisible and instant. Drones hum through city skies. Autonomous vehicles glide curbside with groceries. Robotic kitchens whip up meals based on your health data. Food is fast, healthy, and efficient. Could convenience finally meet conscience? 10th Gaming industry. What if your favorite game could feel more real than life itself? Gaming is already immersive, with VR, cloud streaming, and AI-driven narratives, but hardware holds us back. In 2050, gaming is indistinguishable from reality. Neural interfaces plug players directly into vast digital worlds. Games adapt to your emotions and decisions. Education, therapy, even work happen inside these simulated realms. Is gaming the ultimate escape or the future of connection? 11th. Agriculture and food production. What if food was grown in skyscrapers beside your apartment? What if every meal helped save the planet? Today, vertical farms and genetic editing offer hope, but they're still niche. In 2050, agriculture is urban, sustainable, and smart. Vertical farms feed cities. AI manages irrigation, growth, and yield. Lab-grown meats and plant proteins dominate diets. Food security improves, even as the climate changes. Can we nourish the world without harming it? 12th. Infrastructure. What if a city rose in a week, stronger, safer, smarter than anything before? We're beginning to see 3D printed homes and smart buildings. But most infrastructure is outdated. By 2050, modular adaptive infrastructure is the norm. AI and robotics construct buildings in days. Embedded sensors ensure safety and efficiency. Structures self-heal and evolve with need. Infrastructure becomes a living organism, built to last and built to learn. Will our cities finally be as intelligent as their citizens? 13. Manufacturing. What if your next phone was made down the street, designed just for you? Automation and 3D printing are reshaping factories. but traditional models still dominate. In 2050, manufacturing is hyperlocal, agile, and automated. Factories run autonomously. Products are custom, on-demand, and sustainable. Waste is minimal. Microfactories reduce supply chain risk and environmental impact. Can we build smarter and closer to home? 14th, mind chips and nanotech. What if you could upload your memories or enhance your cognitive abilities? Nanotech and mind chips revolutionize human potential in 2050. Tiny, powerful devices implanted in the brain amplify memory, learning, and physical abilities. Imagine accessing vast amounts of information in seconds, controlling devices with just a thought, or even healing injuries at the cellular level. Mind chips allow for enhanced cognitive abilities, turning humans into super learners and super responders to challenges. These chips empower people, enabling them to do more than ever before, from overcoming disabilities to achieving new heights of productivity and creativity. Is the future of humanity enhanced by machines or united with them? 15. Telecommunications. What if you could talk to anyone, anywhere, instantly with your thoughts? 5G and satellite internet are advancing access, but we still face delays and gaps. In 2050, quantum-powered networks deliver real-time global communication. Neural interfaces replace screens. Privacy is protected through quantum encryption. Everyone is connected, but with more control than ever. Could connection become our greatest strength or our biggest challenge? The world of 2050 is a tapestry of innovation, resilience, and shared purpose. Technology doesn't just change our tools, it reshapes how we live, connect, and understand ourselves. So imagine a future where cities breathe, schools adapt, healthcare heals before you fall sick, a world where robots support, space welcomes, and sustainability thrives. This is not fiction. This is the world we are building together. Are you ready for it?